प्रकाश बजता मन में यही एक सांस, बाबा तुम हो मेरे पास। बाबा मीठे बाबा, प्यारे बाबा, मेरे बाबा। करन करावन हार हो तुम, करते हो मेरे सारे काम, करके स्वयं छिप जाते हो और मशहूर होता है मेरा नाम। आभार करती मेरी हर सांस, मेरे हृदय में है तेरा निवास। तू ही तो है मेरे आस पास, होता है मेरे दिल को आभास। बाबा मीठे बाबा, प्यारे बाबा, मेरे बाबा। बाबा मीठे बाबा, प्यारे बाबा, मेरे बाबा। मीठे बाबा, प्यारे बाबा।
Om Shanti. Good afternoon, everyone. So, demo counseling by the students of counseling and spiritual health. Topic for today's webinar is self-love. Counselor is none other than Dr. Tulika. I'd like to give a brief introduction about today's counselor. Dr. Tulika is recently retired from Panoda West Institute, Technical Institute from Kolkata, West Bengal. So I got a degree in counseling and spiritual health and started practicing as a spiritual counselor for the last 3 years very successfully. With her in supportive role, we have Sister Leena Sardevji. Sister Leena Sardevji is also an expert of counseling and spiritual health. Besides that, she has got a degree in fashion designing and practicing as a spiritual counselor very successfully for the last 8 months. Today's session will be live on YouTube as well as Facebook. We accept any kind of mental health related counseling. We ask kindly to referring a free counseling form to the website name is www.spiritualseva.com.in. And also we can be contacted on WhatsApp number 932107378 with the remembrance of Beloved Shri Baba, who is our Supreme Father, Supreme Teacher, Supreme Sadguru, and also Supreme Counselor. We also seek the blessing from our most loving Dadasis and from senior brothers and sisters. Request our viewers to like, share, and subscribe YouTube channel for themselves and to their family. And also be with us for the session that we can to end. May I request today's counselors, Dr. Tulika to start the session.
Om Shanti. Good afternoon, everybody. Today's demo counseling session is on self-love. Self-love is very important because unless we love ourselves, we cannot respect and love others. So, self-love means accepting ourselves as we are, prioritizing our needs, setting healthy boundaries, and forgiving ourselves when needed. Treating ourselves with kindness and respect means taking time to take care of our overall well-being. To love our own self is not an act of selfishness. Rather, it is an act of kindness towards others. Because when we love others, others don't have to deal with our own unresolved problems. So Sister Leena and I will participate in today's session. And with the blessings of our Supreme Father, teacher, Sadguru, guide, and counselor, Parampita Paramatma, we shall start today's session. Good afternoon, sister.
Good afternoon, Deep.
Yes, sister.
Yes,
Can I
I
help
am
you today?
Shivani. I am Shivani. My mother made an appointment for me with you, so I'm here
Yes.
today.
Okay, sister, please tell me. Your mother said that you are very much frustrated, no? So please feel free and tell me what is troubling you.
Actually, I don't know how to begin my story and from where to begin.
Okay, don't worry, I shall help you. Tell me about your childhood days and about your siblings.
Okay, I am the only child of my parents. I was brought up to metropolitan city. I was good at studies, and after schooling, I did graduation, MBA, and joined an MNC.
Okay, tell me about your parents then.
I belong to a middle class family. My father worked in a private firm in Kolkata. So my mother was a homemaker. My parents were very happy, but all of a sudden, my father suffered from a heart attack and passed away, leaving me and my mother alone. Then my uncle got me married to an engineer working in a private sector in the same place where we lived. He lived in a small flat near in our working in his working place. His parents stayed in village home, in their village home.
Okay, how old are you now and how long are you married?
I am 38 years old now, and I am married for 12 years.
Did you ever visit your village house?
Yes, after marriage, I stayed there with my in-laws for a few months. There are 35 members in the family. My uncle-in-law takes the major decision in the family. He's very dominating, and my mother-in-law, uh, my father-in-law never interference. My mother-in-law is also dominating. Whenever I stayed with my husband in his flat in Kolkata, my mother-in-law and my uncle-in-law visit us often. My father-in-law never visited us.
Are you happy with your marriage?
For the first 2 years, everything went well. My husband took me out for dinner outside. He gave me small gifts on special occasions. We also went on very short trips to nearby. I I was really happy.
What happened after that?
Every time I visited my mother's home, my mother-in-law expected that I bring for them expensive gifts. My mother couldn't afford such gifts. My mother-in-law passed sarcastic remarks saying that I came from a very poor family and expressed dissatisfaction about my upbringing. My uncle-in-law also supported her, and I felt miserable.
Did you ever share your feelings with your husband?
Yes, I told him everything, but he told me that he would never interfere with the decision that his mother or uncle take.
Did your husband ever share anything about his family with you?
Yes, once he said that his father was mentally unfit. He's not stable. Like he often beat my husband brutally during his childhood days. He never received any love and affection from his father. So his uncle loved him very much. He was indebted to his uncle. He also said that I must always respect his uncle and never dare to disregard him.
Did your husband ever misbehave with you?
No, after 2 years of my marriage, I noticed I change in my mother-in-law and uncle-in-law's behavior. They did not allow to spend much time with my husband. They always kept me busy with some unimportant and work or activities. One day, they told me to leave the house. Leave the house. I did not obey them. They were very angry. They wanted me to go away so that they could get their son married again. One day I protested. On hearing me, my husband slapped me in front of them. He said that I must never raise my voice against my mother-in-law and uncle-in-law and must obey them always. I later understood that his uncle had given my husband the signal to slap me. I keep quiet. I was adamant not to leave the house. He After 2 3 months, they three left from my house, that particular flat,
Okay.
and they came back after 3 months. After 3 months again, and give me some money, and not to say anything, and again left for 4 5 months. During this on and off, come and go, it will about 4 years has passed.
Okay. And so you waited patiently all these 4 years?
Yes, from them,
Then what happened?
I was adamant to leave the house. After a month or three, left the house. My husband gave me some money for house expenses. I already told you. Starting such tales regarding my character and made all my neighbors to against me. My husband never protested, never. This continued for almost 4 years. Then my husband filed a divorce case against me with false allegations. I refused to give him divorce. I filed a petition saying that I shall never leave my husband. From then onwards, the whole family turned against me. They never came back, and I was felt alone in the flat. It almost 6 years, but the case has not been resolved. I have not enough money to fight the case. My mother has sold almost her all ornament to help me fight the case. I know I shall lose. My in-laws are bringing in all new and false allegation against my character. My neighbor are against me. The society owes me 1.5 lakh for housing maintenance cost. I don't know what to do.
Why don't you go to your village house and meet your husband there?
I have heard from my neighbor that my husband has married again. I don't think this is true.
Then you can do one thing. You can go to your village house and find out the truth.
If I ever go there, my uncle-in-law will make arrangement to kill me. He was wanted me not to enter the village. They are very very powerful people. So this is not a very difficult task for them.
What do you want to do now?
I don't know.
See, you waited for 6 years. No, you're ready to wait more.
Yes,
Can you tell me some positive points of your husband?
he's very innocent, very reserved person.
See, you said he's very innocent. If he's very decent, he will never treat his wife in this manner.
Actually, he loves his uncle very much and never dared to protest.
Yes, I understand that. But sister, can you tell me some good points in you for which you think that your husband should come back to you again?
I have spent all my life in a metropolitan city. I have never worn sari, but in my village house, I always put on sari. Covered my head as married women do in villages. Cooked meals that the family enjoyed. Always cooked favorite dishes for my husband when he was in the flat. Did all the housework. Uh, and never disobeyed my husband. I can guarantee that he has no complaint against me.
I do appreciate your qualities. You have been obedient daughter-in-law as well as a faithful and obedient wife. But your in-laws and your husband have taken these qualities in you for granted. They are confident that all women possess these qualities, and it is the duty of every wife and daughter-in-law to be obedient and faithful. So they never gave any importance to your qualities. See, you said that he has married someone. Under Indian Penal Code, if a person marries for the second time during the lifetime of his wife or husband without divorce, the marriage is void. If convicted of the offense, the person shall be punished with imprisonment, which may extend up to 7 years. When you married your husband 12 years ago, you received a marriage registration certificate, and you still have this certificate with you, isn't it?
Yes, I have.
Now, see, this certificate will be cancelled only when you get a certificate of divorce from the court. Then only your husband can marry again. In Hindu marriage, one cannot remarry until he gets a certificate of divorce papers from the court. A person cannot do anything that he or she feels like. One must abide by the laws. Besides, your husband is an educated person. He's an engineer working in a private organization. He cannot hide any fact. He has to produce the divorce certificate and then submit the new certificate. Until and unless he submits the divorce certificate, you are his legal heir. Since he has filed the divorce, it means that he's over with you. He doesn't want to be around you. He has no plan to come back. I'm sorry if this sounds harsh to you, but I want to be honest and I do not want to misguide you. So please listen carefully to what I say. See, 12 years of your precious life has been actually wasted. Now it's high time for you to consider everything and make sure whether this person is actually worth waiting for. Sister, chances of your husband coming back would have been strong if your husband depended upon you financially, if you had taken care of all the problems, and now he feels lost without you, if he feels lonely and cannot find someone else, if he realizes that he has been very happy with you and cannot connect personally with anyone else. But see, none of these are applicable to your husband. So chances of him returning to you is almost nil. According to you, your husband is very much reserved and a decent person. See, these qualities are expected of every gentleman. They are nothing exceptional. Your husband has parted for some reason. Despite sharing a beautiful time and relationship together in the first 2 years of your marriage. 6 years have passed after he filed the divorce. And since then, he has never connected with you, even once, till today. He has never inquired after your health even once, after he left. I'm sorry to say that this means that he does not care for you any longer. Sister, when a man genuinely cares for a woman, she becomes his top priority. He will always try to keep her safe under all circumstances. He will check in on you when you are unhappy. I know these are little things, but they indicate a genuine desire to protect you and earn your respect. He will not have blindly fulfilled his uncle's wishes. After all, he's a human being, isn't it? See, you have waited for him alone for 6 years without doing any useful work. And meantime, you have become frustrated and emotionally drained. So be constructive and take the time to work on yourself and improve your own life. See, focus on changing yourself for the better and try to find out what life has in store for you as the best version of yourself. See, dealing with loss is certainly not easy, and changing your thoughts and attitude towards him will definitely take time. So you must be patient with yourself. The most important thing is to love your own self. See, self-love means taking care of your own needs and not sacrificing your well-being to please others. So you must accept yourself as you are. You must understand your needs. You must set healthy boundaries and forgive yourself when needed. See, treat yourself with kindness and respect. That means you must take time to take care of your overall well-being. You may think to love yourself is an act of selfishness. No, it is not. It is an act of kindness towards others. Because when you love yourself, others don't have to deal with your unresolved problems. So please try to set new goals, explore your hobbies and interests, take care of yourself. You are an educated lady. You have done your MBA. You had worked in an MNC before marriage. You must be independent. Why should you depend upon somebody financially and emotionally? So go through your own talents, and instead of wasting time, money, and energy on court case, spend your time and energy to empower yourself and earn money in a useful and respectable manner.
But I feel helpless. I really don't know where to start from.
Do you have paper and pencil with you? Paper or pen? Okay, I'm giving you a piece of paper and pen. Please take it. Okay, sister, on that piece of paper, draw 3 concentric circles. You know, a small circle, around that another circle, and around the second circle, another circle. Okay. In the innermost, smallest circle, write the name of anyone with whom you can share all your problems as well as your happy moments of your life. See, this means you can share everything. Yes? Okay, in the second circle, write the names of any 2 people with whom you can share most of your problems as well as most of the happy moments of your life. In the third and outermost circle, write the names of any 3 people with whom you can share some of your problems as well as some of the happy moments of your life. Finish, sister?
In the third circle, I have included my mother.
Okay.
Sometimes I can share some things with her, but I can share some things with her. But I don't have anybody with whom I can share everything or most of the things.
Do you believe in God?
Yes.
See, then in the innermost circle, that is first circle, write God, God. See, he's the only one with whom you can share everything. He will never be angry with you. He will never let out your secrets to anybody.
But I can't see him. How can I share everything with him?
See, God is a point of light. No? He's the supreme power. We cannot see him. We can only experience him. Have you read the Gita?
Yes.
See, in the Gita, God says that he's the husband of all husbands, isn't it? So make him your husband. Share everything with him. Keep him always as your companion as you sit, stand, walk, cook, wash, do any work as you eat. See, from tomorrow, when you cook, keep him beside you. Talk with him. Share everything with him. First, offer him the food and then eat in his remembrance. See, When we offer food to God, it becomes prasad. So whatever you eat, first offer him milk, fruits, dry fruits, anything. Prasad means high energy food containing God's love and powers. So you will slowly and gradually regain your power and strength. Can you tell me two positive qualities or strengths that you have?
I don't think I have any strength now.
See, we are all God's children. He is the almighty authority of powers. He has sent us into this world with all his virtues and powers. It's up to us to use the powers and understand how much to use. See, as far as I can understand you, you have been using the power to tolerate and adjust for 12 long years. But you have not used the power to face an unfavorable situation that came in your life all of a sudden. You have not used the power to discriminate what is right, what is wrong, what is good, what is bad, what is true, what is false, and you have not used the power to judge your own self. Sister, there's a well-known experiment. See, when you keep a frog in a vessel of water and you start heating the water, the frog tolerates and adjusts to the temperature of the water. It does not jump out of the water. Gradually, as the temperature of the water increases, the frog has tolerated so much that it has absolutely no energy left within it to jump out. And what happens? At the end, it dies. So, this is very important. You must know how much to tolerate and when to face the situation. I admire your power of tolerance and patience, but you should not use these powers to the extent that you harm yourself. So please wake up and do something for yourself instead of waiting anymore. Can you tell me your hobbies or your areas of interest?
I don't have any hobby.
How do you spend your free time? Singing, dancing, playing an instrument, gardening, sewing?
I have no interest in anything.
See, you told me that you used to cook good food for your husband and your family. You can open a YouTube channel account and upload various types of cooking recipes. You don't have to invest any money on it. Instead, as the number of viewers increase, you will earn money from your channel. You need not go anywhere. You can just sit at home and do the work in your free time. You said that you are very meticulous in your work, so I'm sure you will earn well, and gradually, with time, you'll be able to repay the money that the housing society owes you. Before I end, I want to ask you a question. Have you heard about the Brahma Kumaris?
Yes, in our housing there is a Brahma Kumari center. I have never been there.
Sister, they offer training courses that help in self-development and personal change. See, these programs are conducted with practical demonstration of Raj Yoga meditation. Raj Yoga meditation gives step-by-step simple guidance to experience our innate positive qualities. See, 7 sessions are offered at the center in 7 days for self-understanding and improvement. You will learn to become free from stress and anxiety. You will experience peace of mind. You will develop a positive approach towards life, and you will be able to face challenges with a positive outlook. Moreover, all courses and activities are offered free of cost. So please don't waste a single moment. Go to the center tomorrow morning and join the course. We shall meet again after 2 weeks.
Okay, sister. Thank you so much, sister. I definitely go from tomorrow.
Okay, sister. Yes, sister.
Om
2 weeks have
Shanti,
passed.
sister.
Om Shanti. How are you?
I'm good, sister. Thank you so much. I've been there and I did 7 days course and many other things. And I am continuously going there for a Murli class in the morning.
Yes.
And I'm very thankful to you and my mother also. Uh, you suggested me for Brahma Kumari Center. There are a lot of things to do, and the most important thing is they realized me that I am very unique person. I am whole with my own self. I don't need anyone to fulfill me. So in 15 days, I have changed. My thought process has totally changed now, just
Yes.
because of you, Didi.
It's not because of me, it's because God has selected you. So I'm really happy that you have listened to what I suggested to you, and I wish you all the best. So please don't depend upon anybody emotionally, and please don't depend upon anybody financially. And the center, there's so many scope for doing seva. No, so you can spend your time usefully. You will not get bored. As you said, I don't have any interest, I don't have any hobbies. It's not that. See, slowly, no, you will be able to find out your talents and you can use them in doing seva. Okay, thank you, sister. Thank
Yes,
you for
Didi.
coming forward for your
Thank you so much, Didi.
Om
Thank you
Shanti.
so much, Didi.
Thank you very much, Dr. Tulika. Counsellor for today's webinar is self-love. Counselor informant is the lady. This is a post-marriage counseling for a couple. The counseling is only for the wife. So the wife has approached the counselor stating that she has married almost for the last 15 to 20 years. She is a well-educated lady, has got a degree in MBA and working also. So that she was staying in a joint family. And she said that wife is quite good and the relationship is very good. But after a few years, because the mother-in-law is very dominating one, and the boy is not interfering, he doesn't want anything to listen and interfere with his mother so far as any complaint from the wife side is there. So this is not only a relationship problem between the husband and wife, but between the daughter-in-law and the mother-in-law also. So main problem in the marriage is because of the joint family. The wife cannot leave the mother-in-law. He wants to stay with his mother only, and mother-in-law is dominating, due to which the wife has a problem, and as wife is not willing to listen to her problem, so the life of the wife is not very good. And ultimately, uh, they have asked her to leave the family and asking for a divorce from the wife. But wife is not someone willing to give a divorce, though she had many problems. Uh, she has decided that no matter what happens, she will not either sign the divorce papers, nor she will ask for the divorce. So this is a dysfunctional family marriage where the problems are plenty and no solution is found in the very future also. Now the wife has no choice because they already thrown her out from the house where she was staying with her husband. And she has nowhere to go also, and husband also wants definitely. Considering with all the problems, now everything that the wife has to do is at her own because there is no cooperation from the husband, neither the mother-in-law is also very pushy. The main suggestions which are given by the counselor is that you have to now invoke futurity in your life. That is also one suggestion. But most important is that how the wife can manage at her own when problems are plenty. Nobody is there to give you help. So you can also decide the counselor can seek the help of the psychologist also. And also she has to make sure that what other resources are there, what other problems are there, she has to manage at her own. A professional counseling will definitely help. Psychologists can also tell her how she can overcome her emotional problem because the married ladies definitely they want their house to be more peaceful and they want the husband also to be there for them. So which is not very easy now at the moment. So she has to now make sure that she is properly and she does all the routine work properly because otherwise there can be many health problems if she doesn't look after her very well. And also chances are there she might go the depression and also she has got many anxiety also. So that she needs to be practiced also. And also she needs to change her thoughts also. If her thoughts become very negative, which she has to change her positive also. Taking proper care about her health, about her diet, about her routine, and also she has to make sure that if she has any hobbies or anything which she can practice, maybe also you can depend on some of the friends or maybe also on her family members who are there from her mother or father side. Because also now loneliness can be a problem for which she needs to mix with people and also develop some skills and start practicing meditation also. Maybe with the practicing of meditation, maybe some loneliness can be covered. And maybe the emotional divinity, the help can also be reached to her from my center also. The most important thing is that see people after these all problems and my life start trusting themselves or maybe start behaving in a very wrong way and start blaming others. So on the contrary, which will increase her problem more. So she has to be more positive and start, as suggested by the counselor, start loving herself. Because until unless we start loving ourselves, we can love ourselves. She should give positive vibration to her husband, the mother-in-law, and also if possible, she should cook the food and offer to God also. As he said, what you eat, yeah, come like that only. So hopefully, with the time, have the practice of positivity and also the affirmation and meditation, some of the problems can be solved. But definitely, she has to take care of herself and make sure that no matter what happens, so long as she has a legal channel also, she can take the help of a professional lawyer also, so that divorce proceedings are not there against her. And hopefully the day will come when husband realizes that he has to stay with his wife, not with the mother. And he has to make sure that he has got his own life, and mother knows to stay with him forever. Maybe with that time, husband realizes and come back to her. In the meantime, make sure that suggestions given by counselor followed by the counselor, and also take all the necessary. Make sure that you keep yourself healthy and happy. Thank you very much. Session was very important. To create the awareness that nothing is certainly right. So long as we have the self-love, we have the spiritual life, we can do whatever we want. Everything in our hands. We cannot expect that the people will give us the happiness. They will try to solve the problem. Person who knows about the spirituality, who knows that this is not the part of drama, cannot change others. But what is possible is that we can change others. No need to change others, but we have to change. This is one solution also. Thank you very much. Live on YouTube and Facebook. Question comes well. Thank you very much. Om Shanti.